more when people are talking in the morning. Yeah.
This pillow is so nice. Yeah. You're gonna try it for yourself?
No.
It's nice in the medical bar was really, we actually got to clean. There's
this letter this end. It says presents factual information.
There's a lady in there who does her eyebrows with colored pencil, and I thought it was a dad. She was like, how do you do your eyebrows?
What resources you got, right?
Yeah.
Not good like that.
It looks cool. I don't know if we did that with the card.
But you're not going to get them to
I shouldn't do that because in general retention we weren't supposed to do colored pencil makeup. Not a long course.
I don't know if we'll be done by noon.
That's the whole thought. Yeah.
Fire drill at 1:45, so hopefully have that in the morning.
If it goes past noon, Brad's just going to handle the rest of it because I'm going to be in Ozaki. So he's going to handle Dr. Mumbo. And I got Ken Robbins. And then he's also filed like briefs and arguments for why he should be released. So he's going to argue all that stuff.
Those are ones you read.
So.
Sorry, I was busy.
After admitting Robin's report, his CV, and I mean, his report's already part of the the way we've been doing things here with the in-person system, show if they mark it in a minute. What do you recommend for him? I just tell the court that
He should have it in front of him, just ask him if he has, it's filed, right, so it's
right.
filed number. Yeah.
It's already filed,
You just ask him to confirm it's a 9-page document.
and I don't have a physical marked copy here. Do we have a clean copy? Or
I didn't bring one, the court has it, but I don't know if you have a physical one, like ask for him, but I don't think Cape Breton law.
I have a question. For Ken Robbins, since he's going to be by Zoom. His report's already filed, but the state's going to move for their in-person, but it's like getting a report.
Thank you. Please be seated. We'll be back on the record in State versus Morgan Geyser, same case number. And we'll have the same appearances. I assume that Attorney Cotton's in the area.
Yeah, he just stepped out for a second.
All right, well, then we can begin. I think Dr. Lundbohm, you were on the stand. You want to come forward again? Well, no, it has indicated same appearances as yesterday as far as Zoom appearances are concerned. And doctor, you're still under oath, you understand that?
Yes.
All right, thank you. And counsel, you wish to begin? Cross?
Thank you.
I can hardly hear you.
Oh, I will speak up for you.
Well, use your microphone too, that's
I thought it
why we have those.
I thought it would catch me from where it is, but is that a little better?
All right, very good.
All right. Good morning, doctor. Thanks for being back with us here again today.
Good morning.
Just to kind of reorient us before we get into things. Fair to say that since at least August 2022, Ms. Geiser's been compliant with the rules of the institution broadly.
Yes.
As far as you're aware, she's not engaged in any acts of aggression towards herself, others, or property.
Correct.
And I know your 2023 report only really dates back to October 2022, but to your knowledge, has there been any acts of aggression towards herself, others, or property since October 2021?
Right. That's the last documented incident, which is that suicide attempt.
Fair to say that the records reflect that she's been a consistent and active participant in both group and individual therapy throughout that period?
Absolutely.
And has been compliant with her medication, not just in the last 2.5 years, but historically?
Yes.
Also fair that she's been psychiatrically stable since discontinuing her antipsychotics?
What I would say is that there's now overt acute psychosis. So reemergence of those delusional ideas as they've been described, or her report of auditory or visual hallucinations as were described historically. There is ongoing concerns related to depression, anxiety, and then symptoms characteristics of post-traumatic stress.
Okay, so fair to say that signs of overt psychosis have been absent since at least she has discontinued her medication.
Yes.
From your review of the records, do you recall how long prior to discontinuing medication has she been free of psychosis?
So that's difficult to call. I would have to look back at the records. There were incidents that she had reported in 2021, fall and winter, where she described hearing voices of demons, specifically one named Abaddon. She had related at least one of her suicide attempts around that time to that particular phenomenon.
Okay, so fair to say in general, since October 2021, we've kind of seen a wholesale success story in many terms, in terms of her compliance and symptoms.
Yes, I would say that there's been a reversal in the course of her institutional adjustment. As she describes it, that suicide attempt in October 21 was quite serious and frankly scared her. And with that, she has had renewed hope for her future and has essentially realigned her adjustment at the institution with her goals, both short-term and long-term.
Now, I want to turn to kind of the big elephant in the room here regarding the kind of change in her conception of her psychosis back in 2014 and in the years following. Would you say that that is your biggest concern and what gives you kind of pause to say that she is ready for conditional release or not?
I would say it is a concern. I have several, though, as I would document in my report, but it is a significant concern as part of this particular petition.
And fair to say, neither you nor really any of the medical professionals can say for sure, kind of what the truth is in terms of symptoms at the time being feigned or not, right?
Well, so what I can say is this. There is, her mental health is well documented, very closely observed from 2000